That's right, PlayStation 4's rarest game involves slinging poop. How exactly did this shit happen? Well, it all started with a small-time indie developer Diggity.net thinking, you know what would be a fun game? Throwing poop at innocent bystanders. And so Poop Slinger was born. The game was released on Steam and PS4 in 2018, but few people seem to be aware of its existence. With little to no reviews listed on Steam, the game went under the radar. However, all this changed in the year to come. In 2019, the small-time indie developer was approached by publisher Limited Rare Games. This, of course, not to be confused by Limited Run Games, who in the past have released many games before and has a reputation with collectors. These guys, on the other hand, never released a damn thing. Hard to see how one might confuse the two. Limited Rare Games offered to publish Diggity's Poop Slinger game, and with Diggity having no physical releases in the past, decided to go through with the offer. Enter Limited Rare Games, who then decided to release the game on April 1, 2019 for roughly $30. Any normal person would start to question the legitimacy of this offer with the release of a game on April Fool's Day, especially one named Poop Slinger. The company announced they only had 820 copies of the game to sell and would be going bankrupt if they didn't sell enough copies. What made it even more sketchy was potential collectors were referred to a bare bones site where the payment request would be done through PayPal. Not only did this look dodgy as f, but also included a Russian statement at the bottom of the page that translated to you agreeing to allow them to store and maintain your personal information. Of course, this confused potential collectors, with many reaching out to Limited Run Games querying their connection to Limited Rare Games. Limited Run Games stated they had no idea of the sale of Poop Slinger and was in no way associated with Limited Rare Games. Buyers then reached out to the indie developer Diggity.net for answers and was met with more confusion, as the developer confirmed that sales are legitimate and they should go ahead and buy the game. Amongst all the confusion and hysteria, only 84 copies were sold. Creditors appear to have seized the remaining units, meaning that there are presently just 84 copies of the physical edition out in the wild. As one might assume, the fact that Poop Slinger is so rare has caused its resale market values to rise. It's become so crazy that if a collector were to purchase it in South Africa via eBay, they would have to fork out up to 300,000 rands, around $16,559. That's a deposit on a house, a brand new car, or even 21 PlayStation 5s. Assuming no more physical copies of Poop Slinger for PS4 are produced in the future, its price and worth are likely to rise. For die-hard video game collectors, snagging this game may just be a dream. The question is, was this all just a marketing campaign to increase the game's value? And where are the remaining 736 copies? In the end, this makes Poop Slinger a legendary find.